Hi, I'm Dr. Druv and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel not on medicine, but on all the other aspects needed to live our medicine lives. Today we're going to be talking about this concept called human life value. And so what is human life value? It is essentially a concept, depending on which person that you're talking to, that determines what is your total earning capacity or potential basically in your working career. And so I do have an example here as to why we tend to use this number. So you can see here that if I were to take a yearly income of $250,000 and I work for 30 years of my life, then I have a potential of earning approximately $7.5 million if every dollar is saved in our hands. Now, obviously, this is not realistic or practical, but it essentially helps us calculate what is the potential for your working career. And so courts, the legal system tends to use this in order to compensate during critical illness or disability during car accidents and things like that. But the important point to emphasize here is this particular concept is then used to help you determine how much life insurance that you could take and how much disability insurance that one would need. Now, life insurance can be calculated in various other methods, but this is the most simplest one, which is an income-based method. Same with disability, various calculators are available out there, but I'm using the income one because this is something we understand. This is something that we can relate to and be able to understand this particular concept. Now, you can imagine that if we were to save 10% of the money that is coming into our hand over a 30-year period, then 10% of 7.5 million would be $750,000, which would be essentially what our family would be able to get. Having said that, if it's not invested at all, not taking into account a few assumptions that I've stated here, which is no inflation, no wage growth, no taxes, no losses, no change in the savings over your years of service. So obviously a few assumptions, all of which obviously are not realistic, but there's a lot of moving parts in the financial world. So this helps us at least anchor as to what your life is worth and what you have the capability or potential of earning. Now, why is this important to learn? So it goes back to the idea that we need to know how much insurance to buy, what insurance products to buy. So for example, if you passed away at year 5 in a 30-year working career, then your family essentially would be deprived of the income that you could have earned for that 25-year period. So that's where the usefulness of this to calculate your life insurance needs would come in. Same with disability insurance. If you became disabled and you need approximately 10 to 20% or up to 40% of your income monthly in order to maintain your lifestyle, then this allows you to calculate what is the disability insurance tax-free benefit that I would have to purchase and hold for 30 years of my life in order to be able to access that disability benefit should I become disabled. Now, nothing is set in stone. These are not guarantees, but at least helps us plan for things, because not planning for them is a recipe for disaster. And so I wanted some tools, because the information that I was bombarded with the physician is take the maximum amount of life insurance you could get, or take the cheapest life insurance like term insurance, or take the maximum amount of disability insurance you can get, or don't pay too much for disability insurance, or this company is better, or that company is better. So I was just getting frustrated and tired, and I wanted some kind of a framework as simple as it may be, like our ACLS algorithms, and some of them don't even have evidence in the things that we do, like epi 1 milligram or whatever. I don't want to get into that controversy right now, but similar to that, I need some frameworks that I can rely on in order to be able to make a reasonable, informed decision. Now, go back to the video on physician income potential that I also covered that talks about this particular concept. So how do we go about doing it? So you can see here the calculator that I've developed. Again, various tools that are available, in my course or posted onto the Facebook group. If we have gotten that far in terms of sharing our information. Various calculators are available out there. Again, one would have to understand whether this is relevant for us. And even financial advisors can help us navigate this journey. Insurance experts that deal with physicians on a regular basis can also help us navigate this journey and hopefully they can help us understand what our true value is. So in conclusion, human life value is a concept that explains what our capabilities are of earning or saving or giving back to this world in terms of our wealth building journey, and it helps us plan for our future financial needs and lives. But by no means is this total package, so to speak. There's a lot of moving parts, and no one is truly an expert. There may be experts with expertise in it. A few action items. So if you'd like to follow the exact frameworks used by affluent physicians to take back control of their time and money, then check out the link in the description below. I make these videos because I'm passionate about helping fight burnout in 10,000 physicians across this world. And these tools that I've developed are kind of my legacy to the community. Come and join my free community of like-minded physicians on Facebook, where we share these cheat sheets, calculators, and everything in between to live our best medicine lives and make informed decisions financially rather than gut feeling or bias that we talked about before. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you for doing what you're doing. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.